It is nothing but a pair of linear equations in two variables. It is if two linear equations in two variables are taken simultaneously, then that simultaneous linear equations or pair of linear equations in two variables. And we have come across the different types of solutions with respect to this. The solutions are, one is unique solution, nothing but only one solution. Second one is infinite solution, nothing but uncountable number of solutions. And third one is no solution. So the pair of linear equations in two variables will not be having any solution. So these are the three different types. Even we have come across the conditions for all these. Only that, even we have come across the nature of graph of pair of linear equations in two variables. Here also there are three different ways. As it is a pair, we will get two lines in the graph, and these lines may intersect each other. Second one may coincide with each other. Third one may be parallel to each other. And we have different methods are there to find out the solutions. So these solutions are mainly into two groups. One is graphical method, second one is algebraic method. In algebraic method, we have three sub methods. They are, one is elimination, second one is substitution, third one is cross multiplication. In addition with these, even we have introduced two more methods, and these methods are, one is UV method. So this method particularly used when the terms of the equations are in ratio, particularly the variables involved are in the denominator. And second one is addition subtraction method. It is also called AS method. So this method is used when the coefficients of x and y in both the equations are interchanged, right? So we have solved the different types of problems on all these methods except the graphical method. And we were focusing on statement problems, right? In that statement problem, the most commonly used concepts were introduced. They are, one is the statements are related to digits. Second one is statements are related to age. Third one is statements are related to ratios or fractions. Statements are related to speed, distance and time. Statements are related to area. Like this, in different ways, we will go for solving the problems. In yesterday's class, we completely focused on digits related statements. Now we are moving to the next one. It is fraction related. Let's go for that. And even the fraction related statements are also very simple. Now let me go for taking that. Right on. I think yesterday 2 were over. 2 were over. Now I'm taking third one. Third one, this is related to fraction. As I said, the first statement is so simple, right? If we add 1 to the numerator, 1 to the numerator, and subtract 1 from the denominator, and subtract 1 from the denominator, would come on. A fraction reduces to 1. A fraction reduces to light on fraction reduces to 1. Full stop. It becomes 1 by 2. That is, fraction becomes 1 by 2. Put comma. If we add 1 to the denominator only, 1 to the denominator only. Full stop. Now, what is the fraction? What is the fraction? Have you copied? Just observe. Don't go for writing anything. Just I'll give you a brief explanation. Right. Here, this statement is related to fraction. Obviously, in fraction means there will be two terms. One will be in the numerator and second one will be in the denominator. That is going to be found out. But do you know the term in the numerator and denominator? Both are unknown. So I am going to assume the term in the numerator be x and denominator be y. Then obviously the fraction will be x by y. Don't write. Just afterwards you can write with me. Just observe here. Shama. Now go through the statement. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. See, let us add 1 to the numerator. Let us subtract 1 from the denominator. I am going to subtract 1. I got a new fraction. Then the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1, which means that the fraction becomes 1. Now using this, you can form the equation. See that here x plus 1, go for cross multiply, it is y minus 1. Then transfer y to the side. Now equation will be x minus y, this is equal to minus 1, transfer this one to the right hand side. It is also minus 1. Minus 1 minus, it is minus 2. Got it? Now let's move on to second step. See that it becomes 1 by 2. That means fraction becomes 1 by 2. Under what condition? If you add 1 to the denominator only. See that 1 to the denominator. Fraction is x by y. Let us go for add 1 to the denominator. Then the fraction will be 1 by 2. Obviously, you just observe here. If increases, then the value of the fraction decreases. So that is why. See that this is 1 and this is 1 by 2. Now go for cross multiply. It is 2x. This is equal to y plus 1. Then the second equation will be 2x minus y equal to 1. Have you got it? Have you got it? Yes. So simple statement it is. So now you can write it. Let's start writing. Here first I'll write the data. Let us go for assuming the fraction directly as x by y. Let the fraction be x by y. Then obviously x is numerator and y is denominator. Now go through the step. We should add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. Write that. According to given statement, if we add 1 to the numerator, that is x plus 1, and 1 subtract 1 from the denominator, y minus 1, then the fraction reduces to 1. Cross multiply. This is x plus 1 is equal to 1 into y minus 1 is y minus 1. Don't be lagging. Please go on writing with me. Next, form the equation. It is x minus y is equal to minus 2. You may call it as equation 1. Next, let me go for taking the second statement. Could imply symbol? Why? It becomes 1 by 2 if we add 1 to the denominator only. So we can write x by that 1 to the denominator. We can write x by y plus 1. Then the fraction reduces to 1 by 2. Now go for cross multiply. It will be 2x, which is equal to y plus 1. Then form the equation 2x minus y that's equal to 1. You may call it as equation 2. Right? So this much has been given in the statement. Now, to find out, now let's go for finding the fraction. To find out the fraction, you must know the values of x and y. Then how do you go for finding the values of x and y? By elimination method, right? Prashant sir, you can unmute some students.
Sir, unmute your audio.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay. Now let's move on to calculation. Let us solve them by elimination method. Right way. By elimination method. Start finding. Let me go for taking both the equations, 1 and 2. Is it necessary to multiply the equations by any numbers?
No, sir.
No. Yes.
No, sir.
No. Let's go for writing directly. The reason is the coefficient of y equations is same. Right.
Fraction
First
is
equation is x minus y is equal to minus 2. Then 2x minus y it is equal to 1. Is it necessary to Sohani, Neha Anjukimat, Vijeta, should we change the sign? Yes or no? Yes, we should change. So here the reason is we have minus 1y, minus 1y. They cannot be cancelled. They have same sign. Hence, let us go for changing. Now it is
X is equal to 3, sir.
This is minus x.
y is equal to 5.
Minus y plus y get cancelled. Is equal to
3, y equal to 5, sir.
minus 1 is minus 3. Have you got x equal to 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
substitute x equal to 3 in any one of the two equations. I take first one only. X equal to 3 in 1. Here I write. Equation 1 is x minus y, where x is 3. 3 minus y, which is equal to minus 2.
Y is equal to 5, sir.
Very good. Minus 1.
Y equals to 5, sir.
Correct. Here minus 2 is there. Transfer 3 to the right. It becomes minus 3. Minus 2 minus 3. Minus 5. Cancel minus and minus. You'll get y equal to 5. But we want fraction, where fraction is x by y, where x is 3 and y is 5. Then what is the fraction?
3 by 5.
It is 3 by 5. Right.
3 by 5.
Fraction is equal to x by y. It is equal to 3 by 5. Conclusion. Therefore, the required fraction is fraction is 3 by 5. Yes. Ora. Okay. One more problem related to again fraction only. Right. Fourth one. Fourth one is a fraction becomes 1 by 3. A fraction becomes 1 by 3. 1 by 3. When 1 is subtracted from the numerator, when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, it becomes 1 by 4 and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. When 8 is added to its denominator, full stop. Then find the fraction. Find the fraction. So no doubt it is very simple. You may start writing with here also, as we are going to find out the fraction, let us assume the fraction as x by y. Right, data. It is let the fraction be x by y according to given statement. According to given statement, go through the statement. It is a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator and then
X minus 1 by y is equals to 1 by 3.
Wait. See, the fraction is x by y. We are going to subtract 1 from the numerator. So it will be x minus 1. Then the fraction becomes 1 by 3. Let us form the first equation. Go for cross multiplication. 3 into x, 3x.
Sir,
Then, yes,
sir, explain once again.
here a fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator only. So 1 by 3 and 1 should be subtracted from the numerator. Numerator is x. From this we are subtracting 1. So it becomes x minus 1 by 1. That's equal to 1 by 1. So cross multiply. 3 into x, 3x, 3 into minus 1, minus 3. It is equal to y into 1, 1. Write it in standard form. It is 3x minus y, which is equal to 3. You may call it as equation. Have you got the same equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, x is equal to 7, sir.
It's equal to 7. Now, let me go for forming the second equation by taking the second sentence. See that it becomes 1 by 4 with a condition when it is added to its denominator. The fraction is x by y. 8 should be added to the denominator. So it is y plus 8. Then the fraction becomes 1 by 4. So statement can be written like this. X by y plus 8 is equal to 1 by 4. Now you go for cross multiplication. 4 into x, 4x. Then 1 into y plus 8. It is 8. Write it in standard form. Here 4x transfer y to the left hand side, it becomes minus. y. That's equal to a. Call it as second equation. Have you got same or different? Same
Yes,
only?
sir. Same, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Same,
X
sir.
is 5 and
X
Y
equal
is
to 5,
12.
y equals to 12, sir.
Right. It is 7 by 12. It is right. I think Prem. Now let's go for calculation. Which method you are following? You can mention that. You may solve it by either elimination, substitution, or cross multiplication. I go for elimination by elimination method. Elimination method. Is it necessary to multiply the equations by any number?
No, sir.
No,
Sir.
sir.
Coefficient of y is same. Let us write the equations as replacing one. It is first equation is 3x minus y is equal to 3. Second equation is 4x minus y is equal to 8. As we have to cancel y term, the sign should be different. Here we have minus and minus. So that let us go for changing the sign. It is minus, this is plus, and it is minus. Y term get cancelled. 3x minus 4x
Minus X.
minus x is equal to
Minus 5.
3 minus 8.
Minus
X is equals to 5, sir.
X equals 5, sir.
Y equals to 12, sir. Fraction is y.
5 by 12, sir.
5 by 12, sir.
1 minute, I'm checking it.
Y equals
It is 5 by 12 is correct. X equal to 5. Now we want y back. So let us substitute x equal to 5 in equation 1. Where equation 1 is 3x minus y equal to 3. 3 into x is 5. Minus y is equal to 3. Then minus y is equal to, here 3 5s are 15. Transfer that to the right hand side. It becomes minus 15.
12.
3 minus 15 is
Minus 12.
Minus 12.
Y is equal to 12. We got both x and y. But we want fraction. Where fraction is x by y and x value is 5 and y is 12. Hence fraction becomes 5 by 2. The conclusion. Therefore, the required fraction is by 12. There it was given in the examination with respect to fraction only. Right. Next. Just put double star mark. It is. A fraction becomes 9 by 11. A fraction becomes 9 by 11, comma, if 2 added to both numerator and denominator. If 2 is added to both the numerator and denominator. Numerator and the denominator. The denominator. Full stop. If 3 is added to both the numerator and denominator, 3 is added to both the numerator and the denominator. It becomes 5 by 6. It becomes 5 by 6. Full stop. Find the fraction. Find the fraction. Yes, let's go for finding. Hope that you are finding it. It is easy. Purtibia, what do you say? Is it easy? Okay, right. Akansha? Okay. Sneha PB? Easy. Okay, right. Anup?
Sir. Easy, sir.
Okay. It's very simple. Write the data. First, you have to assume the fraction as x by y. You may take m by n, b by q, a by b. It all depends on you, but most commonly used variables are x and y. Hence, I write the same. Let the fraction be, or it has x by y. Now, you according to the given statement, first you take the first sentence. A fraction becomes 9/11 if and only if 2 is added to the numerator and denominator. We know that the fraction is x by y. Let us go for adding 2 to the numerator. It will be x plus 2, and 2 to the denominator. This will be y plus 2. Then altogether you will get a new fraction. That new fraction is 9/11. Hope you have written the same. Now you may go for cross multiplication. Multiply 11 with x and 2. 11 into x. 11x plus 11 into 2. 22. Then multiply 9 with y and 2. This will be 9y plus 9 2s are 18. Then I'm going to rewrite this equation minus 9y, which is equal to transfer 22 to the right hand side. It becomes minus 22. 18 minus 22, you will get minus 4. Have we got the same equation? Sudarshan, Prem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. X equals to 7, sir.
Very good. Correct it.
X is equal to 7, sir.
Then I'll go for taking the second sentence. It is, if 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. The fraction is x by y, and 3 should be added to the numerator as well as denominator. You get a new fraction. That new fraction is 5. Form the second equation by cross multiplying. Multiply
Sir,
6 with both x and 3.
Fraction is 7 by 9.
You are absolutely right. Correct. 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15. Write it in standard form as 6x minus 5. This is equal to transfer 18 to the right hand side. It becomes minus 18. Then 15 minus 18 is minus 3. We call it as equation 2. Yes. Let us go for solving x and y by elimination method. Right. By elimination method. Elimination method. Is it necessary to multiply the equation by any number?
Yes, sir.
No,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Yeah.
By 11 and 6.
Coefficients are not equal. Okay. Its
9 and
coefficient
5.
Here is 6. Y coefficient is -9. Here is 5. What you will multiply? Which one would
9
you
and
like
5.
to equal?
Y terms.
ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ equalize ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ?
Y terms.
And with an inning.
Term equalize ಮಾಡೋದು. So that equation 1 should be multiplied by 6 and equation 2 should be multiplied by
11.
11. Yes. Now I can rewrite the first equation by multiplying 6. 6 into 11 or 11 into 6, 66. It is 66x. Then 9 into 6, it is 54. Then it's equal.
Sir, the fraction is 7 by 9.
Definitely it is right. 7 by 9.
Yes, sir, 7 by 9.
Minus 4 into 6, it is minus
26.
22. Next, second equation, rewrite this. 11 into 6, 66, x. 11 into minus 5, minus 55 is equal to 11 into 3,
Minus 33.
this will be minus 30. Chirag, are you writing? Chirag R. Okay. Then let's go for changing the sign. Here this is minus, is plus, and this is plus. Here 66x minus 66x minus 54y plus 55y, it will be
Y is equals to 9.
very good. Here minus 24 plus 33 is 9. Directly we got y value, it is 9. Next we want x value. So let us go for substituting y in any one of the two equations. I take substitute y equal to 9 in equation 1. Then equation 1 is, it is 11x minus 9 into y, where y is 9. This is equal to minus 4. Then 11x, this is equal to
Minus
here 9
81.
values are
Minus 81.
81, minus 81 is there. Transfer that to the right hand side. It becomes plus 81. Plus 81 minus 4.
77.
77.
Then x equal to 77 is nothing but
7.
7.
therefore the fraction will be 7 by 9.
7 by 9.
Fraction is equal to x by y. X is 7 and y is 9. Conclusion. Therefore, the required fraction is 7 by. Such a simple statement was given in the exam. Yes, students, now we have come across two types of statements. One was related to digits. Second one, it's related to fraction. Now third one, we are moving to which one?
Age.
Age related problem. Let's go for that. Hope that you are maintaining the neatness in your notebook, and every time I have been reminding you that soon after every problem and concept, definitions, statements, you must draw a line with scale and pencil. Please do follow that. And in between, you may come to our tuition room to get correction of your notebook as well. Some the time separately, and they are bringing all the materials. maybe the notes, maths, physics, and chemistry, then worksheets related to all those, as well as weekly test and also monthly test. But all of a sudden don't come, you have to come only on appointments. Now, let's move on to the statements related to age. The first statement, I'm going to take very simple one. Sixth, right. Sixth one. Right. 5 hens. Right with me? 5 years hence, the age of Jacob, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. Will be 3 times that of his son. First, continue. 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Come on. Jacob's age was. 7 times that of his son. 7 times that of his son. What are their present ages? Right. What are their present ages? What are their present ages? Hope that you have copied. Now, you may please stop writing and listen to me. Don't go for writing anything. Observe. Once you go, it is 5 years ago. Sorry, 5 years ends. That means after 5 years. After 5 years, the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. And second sentence, 5 years ago, that is nothing but before 5 years. Before Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. Now, we are going to find out what are the present ages of Jacob as well as his son. It's very simple. Adya should not go for writing anything. Let your concentration be only on my explanation. Again, in worksheet, I'll give you some more number of statements. Observe. Here there are 2 persons. One is Jacob. Second one, his son. We do not know their present ages. Let me go for taking their present ages as X years and Y years. Means present age of Jacob is X years and his son's age is Y years. Following? Krish, are you following? Okay. There are 2 situations. One is hence, that means after 5 years. After 5 years. Now, any statement just after 5. At present, we know their ages. What is their age after 5 years?
X plus
plus
5.
five.
What is the age
X
of
plus
Jacob
5.
after 5 years?
X plus 5.
plus 5.
plus 5 years. And son's age will be increased by 5 years.
X
See,
minus
your
X plus 5.
example, wait. Your present age is 15 years, almost 15, right? And after 5 years, what will be your age?
20.
20.
Huh?
20.
It will be 20. How did you get the 20?
15 plus 5.
Very
15
good. Go
plus
for
5.
adding
5 years.
your present age. That is 15 plus 5 equal to 20. The same way, Jacob's present age is X years. After 5 years, X plus 5 years. And his son's age is present age is Y years. After 5 years, it will be Y plus 5. Now, you just go through that. 5 years ends after. The age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. See, age of Jacob will be 3 times of his son. Can be written like this. Age of Jacob after 5 years, it is X plus 5. It is equal to 3 times that of his son.
3 of Y plus 5.
Y plus 5. Hope that you have understood. Then using this, you can frame the equation. So first equation is over. Next.
Age of Jacob
Sir.
is 40 and his son is 10, sir.
Sir, can you explain it again, sir?
Okay. See, present age of Jacob is X years and his son age is Y years. After 5 years, Jacob's age will be X plus 5 and his son's age will be Y plus 5. But on comparing their ages, you can come to know that the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. Age of Jacob, it is X plus 5, will be 3 times his son's age, that is 5. Next, let's go on to the second situation. 5 years ago, before 5 years, present age is X years. Before 5 years, what was his age? Before 5 years, or 5 years ago?
X minus 5.
X minus 5.
X minus 5. Like your age is 15 years. Before 5 years or 5 years ago, your age was
10.
10 years. Because 15 minus 5, that is 10. Here also, X minus 5. And some age was also decreased by 5. Next, 5 years ago, Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. Jacob's age was 7 times that of his son. And using this statement, we can frame another equation. Did you understand?
Age of
Yes,
Jacob
sir.
is 40
Yes, sir.
and his
Sir.
son is 10, sir.
Son is 10, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone
40
else?
and 10, sir.
Jacob age is 40 and his son age is 10, sir.
40 and 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go for solving this. Write the data with me. Right. Let the present age of Jacob's present age be X years and son's age be Y years. Right. Let Jacob's present age be X years. X years. Next. And Jacob's son's present age be Y years. Next. As I said, there are two situations. One is after 5 years, second one is before 5 years. I'm going to write the same. Right. After 5 years, underline the put column. Right. age, Jacob's age, that's equal to x plus 5 years. Then son's age, y plus 5 years. Now here, right? According to the given statement, in reference to the top of age will be j is equal to 3 times of his son. So 3 into s. In reference to it is not necessary to write. Jacob's age after 5 years, it is x plus 5. It is equal to 3 times son's age, it is y plus 5. Now simplify this to form the equation. X plus 5 is equal to, multiply by 3. 3 into y, 3y, 3 5s are 50. Then transfer 3y to the left hand side. It will be minus 3y. Transfer 5 to the right hand side. It becomes minus 5. 15 minus 5, it is 10. Have you got the first equation as x minus 3y?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
Next, we have second situation. Second situation, 5 years ago, that is before 5 years. Here are right. Before 5 years. Before 5 years. Then Jacob's age was, Jacob's age. Present is x. 5 years ago, it is x minus 5 years. Next, son's age. Son's age. This is equal to y minus 5 years. Here also, again, according to the given statement, for your reference, I am writing one statement, that is, Jacob's age was 7 times. So j is equal to 7 yes. Where j, that is Jacob's age before 5 years, it is x minus 5. That's equal to 7 into son's age was y minus 5. Again multiply to form the equation. So it is x minus 5, it is equal to 7y minus 35. Transfer 7y to the left hand side. It becomes minus 7y, which is equal to minus 35. Transfer minus 5 to the right hand side. It becomes plus 5. This will be minus 30. Have you got same equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sanjana, Bollipalli, Chitra Sanjana, or this name? Which both? Oh, okay. Now let's move on to calculation. Calculation, obviously we can move on to
By elimination method.
elimination. Wow.
Elimination.
Elimination method. Elimination method. Here we have two equations. Is it necessary to multiply with any number?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Because coefficient
No,
of
sir.
the let me write directly. Multiply symbol and go for calculation. First equation is x minus 3y is equal to 10. And second equation is x minus 7y is equal to minus 30. Go for changing the sign. Minus, plus, and this is plus. X minus
Minus
X is equals to 40. Y is equals to 10.
40.
This is equal to
3y plus 7y, it is 4y. It is equal to 10 plus 30, it is 40. Y is equal to
10, sir.
X.
Substitute y equal to 10 in any one of the two equations. I go for taking first equation. Equation 1 is x minus 3 into y is 10, which is equal to 10. X is equal to
40.
how much it will be?
Minus
The 30, sir. It comes to plus 30.
30, sir. 3 into 10.
10 3s are 30 minus 30. Put that to the right hand side. It becomes plus 30. 30 plus 10. It is
40.
40.
Then observe here, Jacob's present age is 40 years. And his son's age.
10 years.
So let us write conclusion. Therefore, Jacob's present age is 40 years, and that of his son's age is 10 years.
For how many ask it will be asked, sir?
3 marks. Now, let me go for taking another one. And this is one of the familiar statement, and it was also given in the examination as well. Put double.
Once again, I am requesting you all, listen children, Anup MA, Vishruth BP, during the answering time only you have to unmute your audio. Remaining time, please mute your audio. This is the final warning. If you repeat it again, directly I am going to remove from the meeting. As your wish. Sir, continue, sir.
Okay. Only Prashant sir's concern is there should not be any disturbance for other students. So whenever you are going to respond, you just in that time only go for unmute. Yes. Right. Seventh one, right? It is seventh one, no? This statement was given in the examination with double star mark, and it's also simple statement. Again, same thing. 5 years ago, 5 years ago, come on. Nuri was Nuri. Nuri was as old as Sonu. Thrice means 3 times. Thrice as old as Sonu. Nuri and Sonu both are proper nouns. So you have to start with the capital letter. Until small letter everybody. Nuri and here S is small letter everybody. 10 years later means after 10 years. 10 years later. 10 years later. Put comma. Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. Twice as old as Sonu. Full stop. Right. How old are Nuri and Sonu? How old are Nuri and Sonu? As I said, it is also very simple statement. First, I'll go for giving you a hint. Afterwards, you can go for solving. Please observe. Okay, now direct authority. Here also there are 2 persons. One is Nuri and another one is Sonu. Just look here. We do not know their present ages. Let us take the present age of Nuri as X years and Sonu as Y years. Stop writing. You'll get enough time for solving. Pratham G. Riker, Spec Fellow. Pratham. Observe. 5 years ago. 5 years ago means Nuri's age was X minus 5. Sonu's age was Y minus 5. Now look here, 5 years ago, Noori was twice as old as Sonu. So we can write x minus 5 is equal to 3 times y minus 5. Got it? Aditi, yes. From Chetna Olympiad. Have you got? Okay. Arshita, IB. Okay. Yashash Jia. Okay, right. Next. Second statement is 10 years later. 10 years later means after 10 years. After 10 years, Noori x plus 10 years and Sono's age will be y plus 10 years. And on comparing their ages, you'll come to know that Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. Noori's age, that is x plus 10, is equal to twice as old as Sonu. 2 times y plus 10. Have you got? Aditi, yes. I don't know, why are you laughing? Okay. So hope that you have understood. Using these two, we can frame two equations and then let's go for solve. Now you may start writing with me.
Age of Noori is 50 and Sonu is 20, sir.
Once you tell.
Age of Noori is
Age of-
50 and Sonu is 20, sir.
20 and 50, sir.
50 and 20.
What is the Noori's age you said?
50, sir.
50 years.
50. Sonu 20. Correct.
20 years.
Correct. Yes, right quickly. Even I am also right possible. So let the present age of Noori be x years and Sonu's present age be y years. Then, so here first they are given 5 years ago. That means before 5 years. Before 5 years. These are the actual steps to be followed. In shortcut, that can be followed. 5 years ago, Noori's age is equal to x plus years ago. Before 5 years, x minus 5 years. And Sonu's age was y minus 5 years. Then, according to the given state. Noori's age will be 3 times of Sonu's age. Noori's age, it is x minus 5 is equal to 3 times y minus 5. Form the equation. If equation form marks irutte. Here x minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 50. Then x minus 3y is equal to minus 10. Check whether you got same.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next. 10 years later, that is after 10 years, right? After 10 years, then Noori's age is equal to x plus 10 years. And Sonu's age will also be increased by 10. So it will be y plus 10 years. On comparing their ages, you will come to know Noori's age will be twice as old as Sonu. So according to the given statement, we can write x plus 10 is equal to 2 times y plus 10. Then this is x plus 10 is equal to multiply 2 with both the terms. So 2y plus 20. Then x minus 2y is equal to 10. Have you got same?
Yes, sir.
Now this much part should be there in data. Our ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು equations na form ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Now we are moving to calculation. So for calculation, let's go for elimination method only. Will be easier. By elimination method. By elimination method. First equation is x minus 3y, which is equal to minus 10. Then x y, which is equal to plus 10. Then go for changing the sign. Here minus, this is plus, and is minus. Plus x minus x get cancelled. Minus 3y plus
Y is equals to 4,
Y
sir.
is equals to 20, sir.
Huh?
Y equals 20, sir.
20, sir. 20, sir.
20, sir.
minus 10, it is minus 20. Y is equal to 20. Hope you got the same.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, y is equal to 20 in any one of the two equations. Let me take second equation. Second equation is x minus 2y equal to 10. X minus 2 into y is 20 is equal to 10. So x is equal to here 20 into minus 2 minus
sir, x is equal to
Minus 40.
50, sir.
50, sir.
40 plus 10 x equal to 50. So conclusion, you know that Nuri is the elder as they have given the statement. Therefore, our age is more than the term. So no. Let me write. Therefore, the present ages are Nuri and Sono
50, 20.
are 50 years and 20 years respectively. You can also write it as the present age of Nuri is 50 years and Sono is 20 years. Finished? Anup Kumar CH, have you finished? Okay, good. Sharan, completed? Okay. Then I'll go for rubbing it. So total, how many types were over? 3 types.
3,
One
sir.
is digits related.
Digits.
Second one is fraction related. Third one is
Age related.
age related. Now, which is speed related. And before going to that speed related problems, just we should get a small information regarding the speed. Know that it is a science concept which I learned in 9th standard in detail. With respect to that, speed is to be defined as the distance traveled by a body in the unit time. Means the unit time may be, you may calculate the distance traveled by a body in 1 second and how much distance it has covered in 1 minute or like this. Got it? The distance traveled by a body in unit time is called the speed. And the speed, it depends on two physical quantities. One is distance, second one is time. Hence, its formula can be written as V is equal to D by T. Speed is equal to distance by time. There are three physical quantities. If any two are known, you can find out third. So third one. Here, if you know D and T, you can find out D. What is D? Solve. Distance is equal to, how do you write?
V into T.
Speed into time. We want only time. Time is equal to
Distance into V.
Distance by velocity.
Distance by velocity.
distance by speed. And one more information. We know that as it is measured, it is a physical quantity. Therefore, we go for using the unit, then what is the yes?
Meter.
Meter per second.
Per second.
Meter per second. What is the full form of SI?
System of international.
Standard unit.
System of
System of
international.
international.
System of international unit of speed is meter per second. And other units are also there. Shivkumar, let your concentration be here. Other units are, it may be kilometer per hour. It may be kilometer per second. Again, we are conversion scale. That's why I'm been introducing this. Kilometer per second, even centimeter per second. The most commonly used units are these.
Meter per second and kilometer per.
One is meter per second. Second one is kilometer per hour. Then what is the relationship among these two? How many meter per second is equal to 1 kilometer? Which you have come across in your class.
1000 meter. 1000 meter. 1000 meter.
Equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Idu nimage gottirabeku. Again, konege ondonsari keltare statement alle express that in meter per second or kilometer per hour. If and you can also convert meter per second to kilometer per hour.
18 by 5. 18 by 5.
Kilometer per hour. Only these 3 points are enough to solve the problems. Varsha HR, okay. One is speed formula, V is equal to d by t, and other two terms. Second one is unit, conversion of the units. It is to go so that going to 8th problem, just write in note. Note in that. First point, it is V d by t. Second point, d is equal to v into t. Third point, t is equal to d by v. Fourth point, units are meter per second and kilometer per hour, most commonly used. And next one is conversion. 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. It is to give general information and it will also be useful while solving the problems as well. Over. Finished? Now just observe it. Now I'm going to take a situation where you'll go for swimming in the swimming pool. Okay, here water will be there. In swimming pool, whether you find running water or stagnant water.
And stagnant water.
Stagnant water.
Stagnant
This is end of the swimming pool. First end and this is second end. I call it as B. You may move from A to B or B to A. Whether speed of the water changes? No.
No, sir.
No, change.
No, sir.
This is stagnant water.
No, sir.
You may change your speed. You may increase or decrease. It all depends on you. But now in this situation, I'm going to include one more situation where a running water is there. Nothing but stream of water. Okay. Like channel. In that water will be running. This is running water. Now assume that water is running from the point B. Got it? If you move in the direction of movement of water, this is called the downstream. Let us assume that as downstream. The direction of running water. Downstream. Then if we move against the running water, that is from A, I call it as
Upstream.
Upstream.
Have you followed?
Yes, sir.
Look here. And one general thing you can recall that when you start swimming in the running water, whether you move with a speed more than your actual speed or less than your actual speed.
Less
More
than
than
actual speed.
More
Less
actual.
than actual speed.
More than actual speed.
More than actual speed.
Actual speed.
You will running water and swim ಮಾಡುವಾಗ even water will also take you for some distance. Got it? Your speed and the running water speed both will be added. Got it? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
I take your speed as x kilometer per hour and running water speed is ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು y kilometer per hour ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ what is your speed when you are moving from A to B, that is in the downstream?
X plus y kilometer per hour.
X plus y kilometer per hour.
per hour.
Plus y kilometer per hour. Follow? Suppose your speed is 3 kilometer per hour and running water speed is 1 kilometer per hour.
4 kilometer.
4
kilometer per hour.
Kilometer
If
per
you are
hour.
moving in the downstream, your total speed will be 4 kilometer per hour. Next, observe. Sometimes you will also go for trying to swim against the running water. Got it? Are you imagining or not?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Imagine the situation that you are going to swim against the running water. If your is more than the running water, then you will move ahead.
X minus y kilometer per hour.
If your speed is less than the running water, you start moving back. Alva, a water ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸುತ್ತ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. If you want to swim against the running water, your speed should be more than the running water. If so, if you move from B to A, if your speed is x kilometer per hour, running water speed is y kilometer per hour, then assume that you are moving, then what is your speed?
X minus
X
y.
minus y kilometer per hour.
Kilometer per hour.
Minus 5 kilometer per hour in upstream. I take the same. Your speed, you are able to speed. Sorry, you are
X
able
minus
to
y.
speed of 3 kilometer per hour in stagnant water. Running water speed is 1 kilometer per hour. You are moving in the upstream. Hangagre, what is your speed in the
2
upstream?
kilometer per hour.
2 kilometer per hour.
So it is 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. 2 kilometer per hour. Understood? Dear students, this is one of the most expected problem in the examination point of view. And it is one of the problem which has been asked frequently. Upstream, downstream problem. Boat related problem. Now, speed another consider upstream, downstream, and both. Like this, we will go for recalling. It is such an important one. Even it may be the school test, your school midterm examination, or practice examination. This type will be there. 100% doubt. It is such a important. Important. Here we will go for the problems by the this situation is related to pair of linear equations in two variables. That is one concept. Second one is you will also come across one method, maybe elimination, substitution, cross multiplication, addition, subtraction, UV method. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. And third thing is it will also test your previous knowledge. What is that previous knowledge? Recalling the concept of speed. Andre, as many tests are to be tested, many skills are to be tested. So this is to be considered as one of the most important problems. So please put 4-star marks. Nanu iduvaregu 4 stars kottilla. So now I am giving right. 4 stars. 4-star marks. Go for right. 4-star marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is 81. Write the statement. The statement is right. A boat goes 30 kilometers upstream. 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream. And 44 kilometers downstream. In 10 hours. In 10 hours. This is first situation. Continue. In 13 hours. In 13 hours. Put comma. It can go. 40 kilometers upstream. 40 kilometers upstream. And 55 kilometers downstream. 55 kilometers downstream. Full stop. Determine means calculate, means find. Determine. One is the speed of the stream. The speed of the stream. And second one is of the boat in still water. The speed of the boat in still water. Please don't go for calculation. Just you have to listen. Even afterwards, you only will go for calculating. Hope that you have copied. Listening. There is a running water. In that also, there will be ups and downs. Alva? Like in the like humps in the roads. Other riti ali kuda irutte. Okay? Here. Let us assume that it is upstream and this is downstream. Running water inge ide, but it is upstream and this is downstream. And the boat is moving on that. Here on also. There are two situations. Sound out. Sorry. On. Ikita sound out, no? Correct. Observe. A boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and then 44 kilometers downstream. 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream. Total how much time it will take?
10 hours.
10 hours. 10 hours.
10
Now
hours.
I go for taking the second situation. Second situation again. Total it takes 13 hours if it covers 40 kilometers in upstream, 40 kilometers in upstream and 55 kilometers in downstream. Total 13 hours. With this information, speed of the stream and the speed of the boat. It is just like what the explanation I had given before this. Now, look here. In that situation, I had taken yourself and the stream of water. But here they have given boat and the stream of water. Which is to be assumed as x kilometer per hour.
Speed of boat.
Boat.
It is not the speed of the boat. It is the x. what is the speed of the running water?
Y.
Running water. ಇದನ್ನ y kilometer per hour ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Clear? Now my question is, what is the speed of boat in upstream? Upstream.
X minus
What
y.
is the speed of boat in upstream?
3 kilometers minus y.
-1.
It is x minus 5 kilometer per hour. Then what is the speed in downstream?
X plus y.
+1.
It is plus 5 kilometer per hour. You know, there are two situations. In both the situations, they are given total time 10 hours. So first case, boat goes 30 kilometer per hour, and in downstream it goes 44 kilometer. But we do not know what is the time taken by boat to cover 30 kilometer per hour in upstream. So and not only that, we want time taken by the boat to cover 44 kilometer in downstream. Are you all following?
Yes, sir.
If so, then what is time formula?
D by
D by T.
Distance equals D by V.
Okay. First, to cover 30 kilometer. 30 kilometer. How much time it has taken? T is equal to D by V.
30 by
What is the
X
speed in upstream?
X minus y.
30 by X minus. In downstream, it covers a distance of 44 kilometer
By X plus y.
plus y.
Total time taken to cover 30 kilometer, time taken to cover 44 kilometer
Equals to 10 hours.
Altogether, it is 10 hours. Is it not easy?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Now, let me go for second situation. What is the time taken by the boat to cover 40 kilometer?
40 by X minus y.
40 by
40 by X minus y.
X minus y.
it is X minus 1 plus downstream
55 by X plus
55
y.
by X plus y
55 kilometer is
Plus y.
plus
is equal to 13.
13 hours.
such a simple statement. Data that is secondary, but you one statement ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Then it will be easy for writing in the examination with good confidence level. Now you may go for writing the data with me, right, quick as possible. It should be written within 2 minutes. Still we have 4 minutes. You know 4 minutes is that. Let us go for solving. Right, data. Right. Let the speed of boat in still water is speed or move. Let the speed of boat in still water, nothing but running water, that will be x kilometer per hour. Next, speed of running water, nothing but speed of stream. Right. The speed of stream is moving water, running water, a flow of water. Flow of water is equal to 3 kilometer per hour. Next. Now we have to write speed of boat in upstream. Here are right. Speed of boat in upstream. What is the speed? Beginning.
X plus
What is
y.
the speed of boat in upstream?
X plus
X minus minus y.
Minus y.
Minus y, sir.
Y kilometer per hour. Next, speed of boat in downstream that is equal to
X plus y.
plus y kilometer per hour.
Speed
After
of
writing
boat
this
is
much,
8 km/h, sir.
huh?
Speed of boat in still water 8 km/h, sir.
Already calculated. Huh? 8 and 3 Bharat. Next, let me continue that here. Now we have to take the given statement. And before going to take that statement, I'll write, we know that speed is equal to, we know that V is equal to D by T. So which implies that T is equal to D by V. There are two cases or two situations. I'm going to write them separately. Right. A boat goes 30 kilometer upstream and 44 kilometer downstream in 10 hours. All right. Case 1. 30 kilometer upstream, 44 kilometer downstream in 10 hours. 10 hours. It is to the underline. Okay. Now, time taken to cover 30 kilometer is distance by speed. It is 30 by speed in upstream. It is x minus 1 plus time taken to cover 44 kilometer. It is in downstream. That is 44 by x plus y. It is equal to 10. That's it. Next, case 2. Second case is, that is second situation is, it covers 40 kilometer upstream, 55 kilometer downstream in 13 hours. Right. 40 kilometer upstream, 55 kilometer downstream in 13 hours. Underline this. Hold on. And this can be written as, it is 40 by x minus y plus 55 by x plus y. This is equal to 30. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Now it is to know this much information should be there in data. Or now we are moving to actual calculation. Dear students, could you tell by which method it can be calculated?
UV method multiplication.
UV method.
So the concept introduced is reducing the given equations to the pair of linear equations in two variables. So let in both the equations we have 1 by x minus y. 1 by x minus y is equal to u and
It's equal to
1 by x plus y is equal to v. Hope that you are able to solve this. Can you solve and come?
Yes, sir.
Now you may stop up here. Now it is time up.
Yes, sir.
9 students are waiting. So that just I'm going to conclude. And in today's class, what are the statement problems we have done? Please do practice them today itself without fail. Got it? Particularly
Yes, sir.
age related problem, digits related problem, and this upstream, downstream, nothing but speed related problems. Got it? And obviously on Sunday you will be having the weekly test on this chapter only. And yesterday's result sheet will be sent today. That is, yesterday we conducted online performance test. So that result sheet will be sent within 12 o'clock. Okay. And tomorrow I'm going to continue the same chapter. So with this, let us stop the class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.